YouTube is Rico, man. I'm back with another video, man. Huncho almost a week ago posted this video, so I'm just now reacting to it. But drill rapper Blacka ZT shoots 3 innocent men in gang Rideout going wrong. So you already know what time it is, man. Brand new to the channel, where you've been watching videos on the channel but not yet, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button now. Also, don't forget to tell your family and friends about the channel as well, and hopefully they become supporters of the channel. And also, don't forget to turn on post notifications so you guys get notified when I drop new videos. And be sure you don't miss out on new videos that I drop. Check out the channel every day, no matter the time of the day, just because you don't want to miss out on those new videos. And also, don't forget to add and follow me on social media, man. All my social media platforms are listed down below in the description box, as well as in the intro of this video, as well as in the thumbnail of this video. So you shouldn't have a hard time at all finding out my social media platforms to add and follow me on. But with that being said, man, we're going to go ahead and get this screen record started. Got started and starting the vid now.
So a story emerged about a week ago that I've been keeping my eye on, but more information about it released more recently, so now I can cover the news. And it's in relation to drill rapper Blacka. Blacka, for anyone who doesn't know, is from the Zero Tolerance or ZT gang out of Hackney, and any drill fans watching this video will know that recently he was found guilty after a trial in relation to a triple shooting. I had actually covered the shooting when the news broke back in October of 2020, so it's only right that I follow up with the story for you guys. What I find baffling though is how little news coverage the situation got. I believe when I covered it, I put it into a news segment. What I mean by that is I put it with a couple of other stories to make one big video, because at the time it was fresh and there hadn't been many developments. But to look back at the story and see that again, there was about 4 or 5 articles with about a paragraph long explaining the situation, shows how a triple shooting doesn't even really make a serious headline nowadays, bearing in mind one of the victims was seriously injured. He nearly died. Either way, a report has came out giving us a few key details surrounding the case. So just before 11 PM on the 11th of October 2020, Sheikh Diba, aka Blacka, and Fahim Rahman pulled up to a playground at Nisbet House off Homerton High Road. The area is thought to be territory of the Niners gang, home to prominent UK drill rappers Unknown T, KO, V9, etc. The two sides are known to have dissed each other in music. When the gunmen arrived, they opened fire with submachine guns and sprayed up the park where multiple people had been drinking. The people, not thought to be gang members, said it sounded as if firecrackers had gone off, but out of nowhere they'd been hit by bullets. One of the victims, aged 60, was hit in the ankle. He said he only survived after playing dead. He hoped the gunman wouldn't shoot him again. A 44-year-old victim had been hit in the thigh but luckily suffered no permanent injuries, whilst a 32-year-old man had been hit 4 times around his hips. He received multiple bowel injuries. His life was only saved due to efforts by surgeons at the hospital. All the men remember next is hearing the tyres of the Ford screech as it fled the scene. There is a...
See, man, that's why I be saying, like, if you got ops in the streets and stuff, you gotta know their identity at all times, because it ain't no point in you beefing with people if you ain't gonna know what they look like and stuff to verify right away. Like, oh yeah, that's such and such right there, right? Let's go ahead and make this shit happen. Because at the end of the day, the people that really suffering out of these beefs as well is not just the people that's involved with the beefs, it's the citizens, because some of these people probably don't even know that this beef is going on and stuff, and they might be from a neighborhood where a person from the beef might reside in and stuff like that, and they genuinely just might be a regular civilian for real who don't know anything about anything and just chilling and just going about their business and stuff. And due to them being from that possible same area as the person that's involved with the real beef that's going on in the streets, just because they live in that same area, now they by default are looked at as a op and stuff. So some of these people don't care nowadays who they hit when they go on these shooting drive-bys and stuff like that. They don't really care, because all they want to be able to do is say that, oh yeah, I went to such and such block and shot it up and this and that, and people got hit. Woo, woo. They don't care if a person that they hit was actually a person that was involved in a beef for real, or just somebody that lives in that neighborhood. So it's just a sad situation nowadays, man. Because you got people that, like I said, out here that don't care at the end of the day. They just care that they went to their op block and shot it up, whatever the case, and be able to rap about it or talk about it to people and stuff and get clout and stuff. So that's just, I feel like, is the main people that suffer the most is because they're civilians and stuff. So now they gotta pretty much deal with the consequences of beefs from others that they have probably no type of connection with at all and stuff. So at the end of the day, man, I feel like if you don't know what your op look like, then you really ain't got no beef, man. You can't beef with somebody when you don't know what they look like or can verify right away, oh yeah, that's such and such right there type shit. Like if you can't do that, then is that really a beef? Because at the end of the day, y'all claim to be grown men, but ain't really linking up for real in person, one on one for real, or y'all pretty much just talking the most about each other on the internet or in songs and stuff, but never really trying to make anything happen for real in person, man to man, and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, man, I feel like this is gonna continue to happen just because of the simple fact people nowadays don't care, like I said, about who you are. As long as you are on living on the ops block, you pretty much are looked at as an op, period. So that's how I feel about it. But other than that, though, man, luckily nobody passed away from this whole situation and stuff and are able to survive and be able to continue on living, even though they gotta now live with this memory that they pretty much was shot and almost could have lost their life to a situation that they pretty much had no involvement in at all. So just crazy, man. But hey, man, nowadays you just gotta watch your surroundings and stuff, and just be prepared for anything and stuff, because you just never know nowadays what people got going on and who might be planning on doing something and stuff like that. So just gotta be aware and just continue to watch where you at all times and stuff, especially in the public, man, because you just never know. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and continue on.
There isn't much more information, unfortunately, surrounding the case other than when both Blacka and Fahim were found guilty in relation to the incident, members of their family shouted "bullshit, suck your mum" to the jury after they gave the verdict. The security guards then dragged them out of the courtroom, but the group waited outside the Old Bailey until eventually dispersing. In the end, both men were found guilty on 3 counts of attempted murder and 1 count of possession of a firearm with intent to endanger life. A sentencing date hasn't been given as of yet, but I'm assuming a little bit more info will come out given the gravity of the case. But it still shocks me that a triple attempted murder case involving submachine guns got so little coverage. We're at a point now where a crime of this nature doesn't even make mainstream headlines anymore. I don't think the Daily Mail or any
The way I look at it, when the media does that, I feel like they look at it as, oh well, this is pretty much always happening, especially in these neighborhoods. So it's to be expected. It ain't no point of continuing to report on that to the live national news or anything like that. But that's how I honestly feel about it, just because it does happen a lot and in the hoods and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, that's how they gonna treat them, as people obviously as not really important anymore. It is what it is. Once people pretty much hear about what neighborhood it happened in, they gonna be like, oh yeah, that's why. Obviously, it's stuff like that is gonna happen. It ain't no point of us hearing about it anymore. Like this is to be expected. That's how I feel like people are gonna look at it, and that's why the news probably don't even report stuff like this anymore. Even though this is very super serious and stuff, and you would expect this to be on the news and make headlines for real. So that being said, it's crazy, man. But out here in the States, I know they don't hide nothing. They posting about that shit on Facebook. They posting it on all social media platforms that they can post on, and they gonna make it a headline and stuff, man. But yeah, man, it's just sad though. Like I said, today's society that we live in, man, it's just got a whole lot of wrong stuff going on, and some of these people are pretty much falling victim to situations that they got no control over or any involvement in and stuff like that. So it's just crazy, man. Like I said, nowadays you just gotta be aware and pay attention to everything and just be prepared at all times to pretty much defend your life if you got to, etc., etc. So yeah, man, it's just crazy. But we're gonna continue on. The video is almost over. We got about like a minute left.
Any of the tabloids picked up on it either. It had just been in local news like My London and the Hackney Gazette. Of course, if any more information does come out about this case, I will probably post it up onto my Instagram, which will be linked down in the description below. For now though, give the video a like for more crime related content like this, and make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't. It's been me, Ape Huncho, and I'll see
Just pretty much searching for more evidence and stuff like that. Most likely, probably bullets and stuff, because they was shooting with submachine guns and stuff like that. So there's gonna be a lot of bullets that they probably looking for and stuff, projectiles and stuff. But with that being said, though, man, that's pretty much the end of the video, man. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, man. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about the channel as well. Hopefully they become supporters of the channel. As y'all can see, I recently hit 5K. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. And without y'all, I wouldn't be where I am today on YouTube. So definitely keep on supporting me, man, and the channel, and keep going crazy, man. We going up and up, man. We still got more to do, though, man. So the next goal is to hit 10K, man. So y'all already know what to do, man. But other than that, also don't forget to turn on post notifications so you guys can get notified when I drop new videos, and to be sure you don't miss out on new videos. Just check out the channel every day, no matter the time of the day, just because you never know when I'm gonna upload, and you don't want to miss out on anything new. And also don't forget to add and follow me on social media, man. Like I said earlier, all my social media platforms are listed down below in the description box, as well as in the intro of the video if you watch the intro, and in the thumbnail of this video. So you shouldn't have a hard time at all finding my social media platforms. But with that being said, that's the end of the vid. I'm gonna catch you guys later on more, so stay tuned. Peace.